Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Sunderland in Football Manager 2019. I'm Aether, and as always, we start with some action and a few goals. Since last episode, we have played 5 games, 2 of them in the Checker Trade Cup, the rest in the league. And we have been picking up a lot of 1 goal versus none wins, except the last game. And the last game was a pretty crazy one, kind of almost insane. We were 1 goal down versus Oxford, and it was late in the game. We were crazy attacking. We were playing with only 3 defenders, all out on the offense side, and we finally managed to equalize in the 87th minute. But instead of backing down, then we stayed on the attacking side. We stayed with 3 defenders, and we managed to score the winner in the 92nd minute. So after those wins, it brings us this league table, and we are really starting to dominate the league. We have left Portsmouth behind us, and the title is coming closer and closer. This is where we want to be. This is, as I said it before in the season, Sunderland is definitely overpowered for a League One team. We start a new save. We should be winning, and now we are winning. Today, we are playing Accrington, and as you know from the previous episodes, for a long time, they have been our main rivals in this series. But they have been falling off lately, and they are now quite a few points behind. They're down to 5th place, but that just changed. Last round, they were in 3rd place, and they lost. And now, of course, teams ahead of them have played 1 more game. So, yeah, they were the 3rd place team, and now they are 5th. There was just 1 round that changed everything. But we know how good they are. We know our history with them. We know that they are a tough opponent. I mean, they have beaten us before in this series, so we clearly don't want to miss a game against them. And we are playing with 2 strikers. We have quite a few injuries right now. Most of them are really short ones, but still clearly affects our possibility to play the way we would like to play. But yeah, we have lost against them before in this series this season, and very important game for us. We are really starting to get in a position that we can smell the title. If we can keep it up, just win a few more games, it's going to start to feel more and more secure. And here is Maguire on the left flank, and he goes for Wyke, and Wyke misses a great chance. And throw in for Accrington. Still in their possession. Can we win it back? Can we turn it into a highlight for us, perhaps? Or will this be bad news for us? Still not sure. Intervened by Cattermole. Done the long cross for Watmore, and here is Wyke. And that's a really, really good goal. I love the fast pace, turning things around with a cross, with a pass. Look at this one. I mean, we are starting this attack from our own side of the pitch with a beautiful cross. Watmore, and this pass, of course, and Wyke with a finisher. A really classy goal. And here's the corner. Maguire. Clear by the defense. Flanagan picks it up. A cross for Watermore. And this could be it is a penalty. And as you might saw from those goals before, Will Griggs, he scored on a penalty during those few games. So he's back and forth. But this time, I mean, he has missed a lot of them also. But now he scores again. I think he scored like 4 penalty goals perhaps this season. But he's also missed like 2 or 3. Actually been quite a few penalties for us. But 2 goals up versus Accrington is brilliant. I mean, we all remember when they beat us earlier this season. So we have beaten them before. We have played against them quite a few times this season. But we you never forget a loss. I mean, that game we had 2 players sent off was madness. Flanagan, Cattermole, Watmore. And a long cross to nobody. Instead, it's going to be maybe a counter-attack for Accrington. Slows down the pace, but it could come across here. Beautiful challenge there by Cattermole. Here's Maguire for Watmore, and just over the top bar. I like the quick pace when we turn things around when we win the ball. A lot of chances where we use like 2 passes and then there's a great chance. Really like it. Is Ovidio Maguire? Ovidio's actually just signed a new contract. He had after the season would have had 1 year left of the contract. There's a lot of clubs was interested in him. But here is Will Grigg. He is on fire with his second goal of the evening. But yeah, a lot of clubs have been interested in him, and I actually got some offers for him during the January window. But all those, there was like joke offers, like for half his value and so on. So I could sign him on for this for next season because I think we can get a replacement at the same level. But I think we're going to get a lot more money if we sell him on, if he has a longer contract instead of a contract that will expire after next season. But we'll have to wait and see. So I'm both willing to keep him because he's good, but also willing to sell him on because I think we can replace him and make a profit. And of course, building up some money is going to be crucial for us to establish us higher up in the league system. Especially the day we manage to get to the Premiership, it's going to be extremely difficult. And I mean, every player you can flip for a small profit is going to help. But here is Billy Key for Accrington, and I mean, we are 3 goals up. We are happy, but we can't lose focus like that. This things can change quickly. For it's actually a very beautiful pass there, really beautiful one. But still frustrating. I think we can always do better in defense. But we are about to head into half time. 2 minutes of extra time. Clock just ticks on. Nothing going on. As I say that, of course, he gets a highlight. And it's a long cross. And Maguire picks it up. And, well, a decent try, I guess. Looking at statistics, we're completely dominating things. So unnecessary to concede a goal there. But we want them to stay focused. You might be winning, but that could still change if your performance levels drops. Don't let that happen, because that's exactly what we saw when it came to their goal. Our performance levels dropped. We lost on focus, we started slacking, and then Football Manager punished you quickly. And we're throwing Flanagan for Wyke. Back to Flanagan. Flanagan into the box. It's Will Grigg. And that could have been the hat-trick, but it wasn't meant to be right here, right now. Maguire with a free kick instead. Clear by the defense. Dunn picks it up, and Dunn finds the net, and he don't score very often. It's his first goal of the season. And of course, it's always great when a player score the first goal, because that could be a good boost for the next few games when it comes to morale. Maguire with a free kick, and pretty good try there. Maguire with a corner, goes far, and it goes to the net. And wait. Let's see what happens here. So it is an offside. It's not the guy that scores, but he clearly affects the goalkeeper's line of vision. So I can accept that one. I think it's time for some subs. But look at the domination here. 18 chances to 2. We are completely crushing it right now. And that's brilliant considering we are playing one of the best teams in the league. I think it's brilliant time to bring in Sterling. He is one of our weaker players. So, yeah, I think this could be the right timing for him to give him a few minutes. I guess we could go with, let's see here. I think we should go with Ovidio perhaps. Because he's played like 2 games in a row because of injuries. So he's been really good this game. Actually, let's keep him on. We can save it, the last sub for him. Let's go with Cattermore instead. Bring in Niang and change him around to a box-to-box. And Accrington. Oh no, it's going to be a red card. I mean, luckily for us now, we have quite some safety margin, but still frustrating to have to end the game with only 10 players on the pitch. So I guess we're going to go 1 striker now. Just play it safe. And let's see. Where are you? There you are, Wyke. Now let's bring in Lovens. So, I mean, if you're ever going to pick up a red card, I guess this is the right situation. You never want a red card, but I mean, with 10 minutes left and you're 3 goals up, I think that's the best time to get a red card if you you're ever going to have to take a red card. But here is Accrington, could be the last highlight of the game. Or maybe, that was a pretty good try, but looks like we're safe for now. And now we're just waiting for the ref to blow the whistle. It's all over, and this is a brilliant result. Just considering how good they are, even though they've been struggling lately, Accrington clearly a little bit out of shape. They were the dominating force during the first half of the season, and as I said, they have beat us before this season. But this is a very good result. Look at the league table now. We are starting to be able to smell the victory here. We are starting to smell the championship. It's really close, and right where we want to be. So, yeah, as always, press the like button for this big win versus Accrington. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.